Hi, thank you for choosing this video to watch. As you see by the titles, we're going to be casting aluminum. And first attempt we made was by using a process of sandcasting. We're calling it green sand because it's just got water in it. So as you see, the first step is just filling up a box full of sand and making sure the top layer is nice and soft so that when we press our little molds into it, they'll retain the shape. These little wooden molds have been constructed out of a 1/8 inch plywood and glued together. After we get a clean enough impression of the snowflake in the sand, then we'll just pour some molten aluminum into it, and afterwards, when it's frozen, we'll just cut out the snowflake. After we made a few attempts at pressing these little molds into the sand, we discovered that it probably was maybe a little too dry, or the mold was a little too intricate because it just wasn't working the way we wanted to. So a last-ditch effort was to pound them in with a pipe.
That's a lot further away than I thought it was.
Right, so as you see, we weren't successful with the green sand and decided to switch to our Petrobond. We only have a little bit of it and it wasn't quite charged. It didn't stick as well as it should, so we tried to recharge it with some cutting oil and it seemed to work. So here real quick, you'll just see the same process of packing down the sand and trying to press the little molds into it to get a clean impression. Here we are loading up the crucible with ingots of aluminum, and in a few minutes it'll be boiling and we'll pour it out into the molds. To the left, you see the snowflake mold being poured into, and some flames, that's just the oil burning. And to the right, you see the remaining aluminum being poured into the ingots mold.
That's good right there.
Ready?
Yep. That's an aluminum bar.
Really, that's aluminum.
So funny.
You can do the same thing.
I have a terrible plan. Hit that one out here. Ready?
Okay, wait a minute. Show me what it looks like first.
You're gonna be quick about it.
That's wood.
Ready?
That's light wood.
Oh!
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Good. We use those.
Well, even though the aluminum snowflakes were shiny and they did look like snowflakes, we wanted to see if we could get a little cleaner impression. So we're going to try it with resin. And to make them sparkly, we're going to add some mica to it. So here's the video. We've already gone through half the process. We didn't actually catch the creation of the mold on video. So here's the mold already in silicone. And one other thing we wanted to try was to dye the resin. So after we've dusted the mold with mica, we'll be dyeing the resin black. We'll have metallic black snowflakes. And here's an impromptu experiment caught on the smartphone camera, so there's little bits missing, but we want to see if we could make some hot glue snowflakes, because why not?